Hi everyone, Adam with etrailer.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Kuat NV 2.0 on our 2014 Jeep Wrangler. So this does come in 3 different colors. I honestly kind of like this orange accent that they have here, and this is the gunmetal gray color that we have available. We also have a matte black and a metallic black as well. It might go better with whatever car that you're planning on putting it on. It's your choice, and all 3 are available at etrailer.com. So this is a platform style rack. It's going to have no frame contact, so it's going to be great for your carbon fiber bikes, as you see here. One of the main features, we can tilt this with the bikes installed. All you really need to do is just pull down on this lever. It's going to allow you to tilt. It really isn't going to do a whole lot for this Wrangler, as we are going to have some contact with our spare tire as we open up that back hatch. But if you have another car you plan on putting it on, the tilting feature is going to allow you to get into your back hatch. And it does click into place when you just raise it up. So let's take a look at how this bike interacts with this rack. We do have a track on the side here, so this back cam buckle style strap can move along that post all the way from here all the way to the outside. So that's going to be great if you decide you want to take your child biking somewhere. It's going to accommodate for all those different types of bikes with different wheelbases. On top of that, we do have a cable lock on both sides. So we're going to have 2 that's included with this bike rack. And what it's going to do, it's just basically going to wrap around your wheel or your frame and hook back into itself. And you will get a key that comes with your kit. And whenever you're not using it, fish it back in there. You can hardly tell it's there. There also is another really cool feature, which that's this knob out here. And basically what this is going to be for is whenever, let's just say you have to do a little bit of work on your bike when you're on the trail, you pull it up next to your truck, Jeep, or car, and you put your frame in there. This clamps down on it so you can work on it on the back of your vehicle. Whenever you're not using it, tighten it down and rotate it. So let's just go ahead and take this bike off the rack. I am going to start with this wheel cradle just by pressing in that cam buckle and fishing it through. I do that one first as it doesn't really hold this bike in place. That's what this wheel hook up front does. So always put a hand on your bike when you're undoing this one, as it will fall either into your vehicle or onto you. We try to avoid that. So put a hand on there and click this little lever, slide it up and fold it out. And after that, we can just go ahead and take this bike off the rack. Whenever we're done, just fold these back in and replace our straps. So let's do some measurements. On the back, from the back of our bumper to the very edge of our Wrangler here, we are going to add about 37¼ inches from our workstation back there. And it's always nice to know if we're going to have to collapse this up or remove this out of our hitch for it to fit into our garage. And to cut down on that length, you just press down that same lever and rotate it up. We don't have any contact with our back tire, but we only have about 1¾ inches of space. But that is going to cut down our length to about 18½ inches to our knob back here. So looking down at our shank here, this does stick out of our hitch receiver about 15½ inches to this knob. And at that 15-inch mark, we do have about 19 inches of ground clearance. That's going to be plenty enough so we don't have to worry about bottoming out in any situations. And in regards to our shank, we will have only a 2-inch hitch receiver that this bike rack is going to be able to go into. And we do have one on our Jeep, but be mindful that we do have a long tube hitch receiver on our Wrangler, and that's going to allow us to fit this on this Wrangler, because if we had our normal style hitch, it's going to be in here a little bit closer, which then we're going to have contact with our wheel. It does have an anti-rattle device with a key lock as well, so that will be key to life with your cable up top. And to remove this out of the hitch, this knob is going to be what tightens the inside of this hitching receiver. So by tightening that clockwise, it's going to take out all that shake and play that you get. As you can see, our car's really moving. There's no movement on the inside there. And counterclockwise is just going to remove it out of your hitch. But that just about does it for our look at the Kuat NV 2.0 on our 2014 Jeep Wrangler.
First, we'll take it onto our slalom course. This will show you the side-to-side action, such as making turns or evasive maneuvers. Now we're at the alternating speed bumps. This will show you how it looks driving on uneven pavement or potholes. Finally, we're at the solid speed bumps, which simulates going into your driveway or parking lots.